Warm greetings to you as we provide you the details of trending news headlines, both locally and internationally, with an outlook of our weather for today as provided with all credits to Hydromet Guyana. And now for your weather update for today, Monday, February the 28th, 2022. Your weather forecast indicates that partly cloudy to cloudy skies are likely to be observed over coastal Guyana during the morning hours, with few passing showers, after which conditions will improve as generally fair weather conditions will prevail. Inland areas will experience cloudy spells mostly in the afternoon hours with isolated showers. Southern Guyana, Southern Region 6, parts of Region 8, 9, and 10 will likely experience cloudy skies becoming overcast in the afternoon hours with scattered showers of varying intensities and intermittent rain. Rainfall is expected to be between 0 to 10 millimeters over coastal regions 1 to 6 and 7, and between 10 to 30 elsewhere. The details of the trending news headlines comes to you with the compliments of the original Ramsing and Sons General Store, 3rd Avenue and 9th Street, Bartica Town, and also to the new Castillo Hotel. Also, Cyril Scarda Farm Fresh Meat Catering Service, that's located in the Ranji Building, 1st Avenue, Bartica. The Paradise Hookah Lounge, 3rd Avenue, Bartica. Kim Chand and Daughter Jewelry Service, located in the Bartica Vendors Arcade. The Upper Level Restaurant and Beachside Bar on Bartica's Golden Beach, Broadwalk. Dino's Investment Limited, Bartica's Rock Bottom Bargain Giant. ODY Fuel and Spares Incorporated, Clean Burn, Lot 49, 1st Avenue, Bartica Town. The Guyana Defense Force has condemned and debunked a post on social media that alleged that the Venezuelan military conducted operations in Guyana's territory that destroyed 2 excavators in Region 7. The Guyana Defense Force said that the social media post is not true, and such reckless and irresponsible posts only serve to unnecessarily increase public tension and anxiety about Guyana's national defense and security. ExxonMobil likely will face new pressure to sever ties with Russia's largest oil producer, said analysis after rival BP agreed to unload a Rosneft stake. Russia's attack on Ukraine has unleashed broad economic and political rebukes and corporate withdrawals by banks, technology, and other firms unprecedented in their extent. BP yesterday said it would take US $25 billion right down to abandon its Rosneft holdings. Russian forces seized 2 small cities in southeastern Ukraine and the area around a nuclear power plant today, but ran into stiff resistance elsewhere as Moscow's diplomatic and economic isolation deepened after 4 days of fighting and a Russian advance that has gone more slowly than some expected. Talks between Ukraine and Russia started today at the border with Russian ally Belarus, so stated a senior Ukrainian official via text message to the Reuters media outfit. The Ukrainian president's office stated earlier that the goal was an immediate ceasefire and the withdrawal of Russian forces. The National Task Force on Flooding, led by Prime Minister Mr. Mark Phillips, met on Saturday last to ensure that all steps are in place to proactively manage the current rainy season. According to a release on Saturday last from the Civil Defense Commission (CDC), the Hydrometeorological Service, through the Ministry of Agriculture, has stated that the country is experiencing the La Niña phase of weather, but that so far all systems are operational to ensure that residents are not significantly affected by the rain and inundation. Residents of the Pomeroon and other parts of the country have complained about deep flooding just months after they had experienced inundation. Football fans of Bartica Town were last Saturday entertained with a competitive game of football between the local teams of the Potaro Strikers and Rivers View in the finals of the Bartica Town's 52nd Mashramani football competition hosted at the Bartica Community Center ground venue. The results of this sportsmanship encounter saw Strikers taking away the championship honors following a penalty shootout as a result of a 2-2 draw in extra time. Potaro Strikers effectively scored all of its penalty kicks, whilst Rivers View missed one, qualifying them for the second place. In the third place match, Lazio overcame AK Galaxy 1-0. The tournament was promoted by Kenswell LaRose and Ted Martins with the support from the Bartica Football Association. The Bartica Volleyball Association also on Sunday last revived the active volleyball competition at the community center ground court with the competition. The COVID-19 pandemic had resulted in the competitive activities of the game of volleyball being put on hold here in the municipality of Bartica. And now with the concessions being made available through our national COVID-19 emergency protocols, the game in a controlled manner has restarted playing at the volleyball court in the Bartica Town's community center ground. Volleyball sporting enthusiast Mr. Devon Elias will now tell us more.
We got all 4 volleyball tournament, 5-star promotion, and we got 2 visiting teams along with 3 teams from Bartica.
So fundraising competition?
Yes, you can say so. Trying to build back this volleyball in Bartica, and this is the first step we make here since after the pandemic.
So who are the teams visiting?
We have Achievers, Young Achievers, and we have a team with my Spikers from the Demerara Association.
And Bartica teams?
Yes, 3 teams from Bartica. The 3 teams from Bartica, Pro Spikers, Bartica Warriors, and Roughnecks.
The score now 2-3 in favor of Bartica Warriors.
Up there, we.
They got the different hole, right?
The score up 4.
Good day, boy. Good day.
Businessman Mr. Junior France this morning pleaded not guilty to the 2020 fatal shooting of a 17-year-old gold miner, Dean Jerrick. Businessman Mr. Junior France, also known as Bora, whose last known address was Lot 210 Tabatinga, Letem, Rupununi, Region 9, Upper Takatu, Upper Essequibo, was arraigned at the High Court in Essequibo this morning before Justice Madam Joanne Barlow. The charge against the businessman stated that on May 17, 2020, at the Peroni Landing, Mazzaroni River, he murdered Dean Jerrick of Lot 1A, Anns Grove, East Coast, Demerara. In 2020, France initially appeared in the Bartica Town's Magistrates Court before the presiding magistrate, Madam Crystal Lambert, where the charge was first read to him. He was not required to plead to the indictable charge and was remanded to prison. According to reports, the teen was lingering in front of the defendant's business when France fired several shots at him. He was struck to the abdomen. The fatal shooting had occurred around 3:30 a.m. on the said date. A post-mortem examination later revealed that Jerrick died as a result of a gunshot injury to his abdomen. France was represented by attorneys at law Mr. Nigel Hughes and Mr. R. Daniels, whilst Ms. Tiffany Lykin represented the state. The trial is set to commence Thursday at 10 a.m., where 18 witnesses will be called to the stands to testify. You have been watching at an update to this moment in time on the details of trending news headlines both locally and internationally. Until we meet again, please do continue to stay safe and healthy.